going on, guys? KAS&CO podcast, special edition. I'm joined by Christian Barrasso.
How you doing?
And Sam Reed.
How's it going, guys?
This is the first podcast, actually, without RJ.
Yeah.
RJ's at work, we wish him well. He's at Woodman's. God bless his soul. But, usually what we do, like movies or like sports review. And there's actually a lot to get into in both topics. But, like, we like to say that for RJ because he probably has a lot of thoughts about that.
Yeah.
So, today we're going to get a bit random.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get weird.
We're going to get weird with it, Sam.
Off topic, maybe.
This is the off-topic show. We're going to start doing new segments on the podcast this summer, just for the fuck of it. Like, who gives a fuck? So we got a couple different topics. We're going to try and cover them all today. We'll see how far we get. But the first one, I'll just introduce it quickly, is UFOs. Mm-hmm. And the reason I wanted to introduce this is because I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast, and he had Bob Lazar on from Area 51. Yeah. And he was talking about how he saw a UFO, he was in it, and aliens and everything. And I'm a big alien guy, I'm a big space guy. So I just want to ask you guys, like, aliens, like, we in or out? What do we think? I guess I'll start with Christian.
Well, I mean, Matt showed me the podcast. The guy, he seemed like he knew what he was talking about.
He seems smart.
He seems smart.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I kind of got a little Looney Tune feel from him.
Oh, right. No, he was a little quirky. But don't you think, like, to be, like, that smart and that type of guy, you kind of got to be a little...
So you think he's kind of dizzy?
Yeah,
he's a little dizzy.
I don't know. I mean, I think there's some truth to what he's saying. I'm sure there's some... he said the UFO, and he was in it, and...
Yeah.
And he gave a lot... The thing that struck me was he gave so much detail about it.
He knew
just
everything.
Off his head, that's why.
Yeah.
So that was definitely a little, intriguing.
And he said this in the 80s, so he's been carrying on about this for, like, more than 30 years.
Yeah, all I'll say is that I'm sure the government's, hiding something under the sheets, so...
Oh, I definitely agree.
I would say for sure. For someone to not say that, I don't know.
So you think aliens exist? You don't know his story? Like, his story's like, maybe...
I'm not saying they exist, but I'm saying there's definitely something...
Something out there?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not sure what, but...
What about you, Sam?
I'm gonna say yes. There's definitely, like, aliens or extraterrestrial beings out there.
Yeah.
Because I watched a bunch of these, like, UFO... like videos on YouTube, and all these people that go to visit there, like, they're being stopped by, like, the camo guys, but apparently the camo guys are, like, a private security people that are hired.
Yeah.
Like, they're getting paid to work with our tax dollars.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. Our tax dollars, like, do we really know, like, what it goes to?
Yeah, well...
It goes to... we do, like, police, fire department, and, like, other stuff, but, like, I bet there's some shady stuff with our tax dollars.
I think the tax dollars go to the
higher-ups?
No, the other way around.
Oh, the lower?
Yeah.
That don't deserve it? That sit on their ass?
That sit and don't get jobs.
Speaking of
that's what... Instead, it should go to the veterans.
I agree.
So,
people who actually did something and got off their ass and served this country. You know what? Funny you bring that up. I have so much respect for Michael Jordan.
I heard this. Yeah,
there's a story I saw on Twitter, and this happened. This
with
was
Charles Barkley.
Yep.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley were, like, out to dinner one night, and they saw a homeless man, and Charles Barkley went to go give him some money, and Michael Jordan slapped the money out of Charles Barkley's hand, and Chuck said, "What are you doing?" And Michael said, "If he can ask you for money, he can go ask for a job for an application at McDonald's."
Yeah. And if he can say, "Could I please have some money?" He could say, "Welcome to me." Yeah.
Exactly. You can say, "Welcome to McDonald's." And he's so right. Like, they spend all day begging for money and sitting on the street. But honestly, like, it's not like you can't get a Wendy's, McDonald's. These places are always hiring.
Yeah, there's literally a wanted, like, cashiers, wanted.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
There's no excuse not to have a job. I'm sorry, but there isn't. Like, that's why when I see these people,
especially
I don't feel bad. Because, listen, there's no excuse. Like, you're doing it to yourself.
Yeah, I think it's just because they don't want to work.
That's what it is. They want handouts. That's the problem with this country. Everyone wants everything giving to them.
Exactly.
No one wants to go out and work for it.
Yeah.
The American dream. You gotta work hard to be successful.
Like, our fathers' fathers. That's a fucking generation.
Yeah.
They built this. Those are all immigrants coming over from Europe.
Oh, yeah.
And they fucking built this country. They went and served in World War II. And now everyone just wants handouts given to them. Welfare checks.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's sad.
It is sad. You know, it honestly, and it's probably, it sucks too, because they probably, like, get more benefits from, like, collecting welfare checks.
Oh, of course.
Rather than working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know, because I remember a couple years ago, like, I see them with iPhones, like this, and, like, before iPhones, like, were, like, a big thing.
Yeah. You always see the guys asking for money
Yeah.
on the streets. So you could look at their shoes sometimes. Where do they get
No,
their
you're
shoes?
so right. It's like
Brand
you
new
have enough for
shoes,
expensive shoes, but you don't have enough for a house.
Yeah.
That's just not smart.
Or they use the money for other things like drugs or
No,
something like that.
that's exactly what it is. Heroin. You look. I think we were in Boston one time. The kid's begging for money. Meanwhile, like, oh, he actually didn't have any hold, but
Yeah,
like
but-
you could tell he was on something.
He was.
It's just
he
like
was
It's
not.
sad.
it's sad. It is. But no, I respect Michael Jordan for that. And like I was listening to another video, Austin Kutcher, the actor. He said there's no excuse not to have a job. He was talking about how he started, like as a busboy and slowly worked his way up into becoming like a
that's how
waiter
it
at the
is.
restaurant, and then assistant man. And you got to start somewhere, you know. And it's like you may not like it, but like that's just the way it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you start low and work your way up.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that's the problem with this country. There's actually another one of the topics I want to talk about is the problem with this country. I feel like we've all gone soft.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Wow.
I'm sorry, but like, this may be people may not like what I'm about to say, but it's so true. We need some bullying. Like we need a little bit of
Matt,
bullying.
Wow.
We need some bullying.
Yeah.
So you're saying we need like a wake up call?
Yeah.
Because like
We need a slap in the face because we're fucking soft as shit.
I feel like our
You think balls have been ripped?
Yeah, I mean the men are fucking like don't have any balls anymore.
yeah, our
They've been
society,
neutered.
yeah, our society is more accepting of like men
Yeah.
who are acting as like a mother.
Yeah,
per se.
no, that's not right.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, you're so right.
I mean,
so this is just the way I think. Like I don't know. This is
no,
another
I think
thing.
the exact same.
But I just think even back
Excuse me.
then, I mean, the man is the head of the house.
No,
I mean,
man
I mean,
at the house.
I mean, that's biblical. I mean,
Listen, I'm all for women's rights, everything equal.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, there are just some things men do and some things women do.
Exactly.
It's just
Perfect
genetics.
way to put it.
It's just the way it is.
It's how it's been.
There are some jobs for men and there's some jobs for women and a certain thing. I'm just sorry, that's just the way it is. And obviously, women, equal rights, everything. Obviously, I'm for that. But I'm just, like I'm sorry. This is another thing. I'm going full off today. I don't think there should be women NBA coaches.
I agree.
I'm sorry, but what are they doing in a locker room
Yeah.
with a bunch of naked guys?
You're so
Like,
right.
really? Like, I'd be uncomfortable. Like,
Well,
like,
can I just say another thing?
and like, what do they know? You're gonna tell fucking 6'8" friggin' Blake Griffin,
Can I-
6'10", like what he's doing? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He could run circles around you. Like,
Exactly. Can I just say one thing? I saw a post the other day, and
I'm sorry, bro.
it was these players on a woman NBA team,
Mm-hmm.
sitting, getting ready for a plane or whatever.
Yeah.
And one of the comments was, "Oh, this is a disgrace. It just shows like, oh, NBA players get all these like, you could
They
name
get
it.
they get the money, they get the
Right.
big contracts, they
But
get the
this
attention.
is the thing.
There's so much.
Where
better.
do they think that money's going to come from?
Yeah.
It's just the facts. I'm
it's what
sorry.
people
I'm just
want.
saying what
Yeah.
the NBA is one of the most popular sports
Yeah,
in
it
the
is.
world.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but no one cares about the woman NBA.
No, no one does.
That's just how it is.
It's just
So if no one cares about the woman NBA and
Exactly.
they don't buy and get all that money that they need, where are they going to pay to
No,
get this
that's so
stuff
true.
from? And that's where the tax stuff
Exactly.
comes in.
he's
That's where it
absolutely
comes
right.
from.
If I had to compare,
That's the thing. Like, I don't know. They want to bring the whole like, oh, it's women. They're not.
Yeah.
I mean, it has nothing to do with it. It's just the women NBA is not nearly as
It's just
popular
not
as
as
the
good.
NBA.
It's just not as good as
It's
the product.
not as good. I mean, that's just the facts. It's
if I had to compare it to like a men's sport, I'd probably compare it to like the National League for lacrosse.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
literally their
honestly,
good
salary is
comparison.
so bad they
Yeah.
actually have to work an actual job just
Yeah.
to support themselves.
Yeah. No, honestly. Like, listen, if the WNBA was entertaining and like their players
yeah.
were
Don't get me wrong.
as
Feel
good as
free.
NBA
Then you-
players,
then you
I would
can-
watch.
Yeah.
I would 100% watch.
It's
but
just,
it's just
when
not.
I
It's
can
slow.
when I can watch these 6'11", 7-foot guys go from one end of the court to the other, throwing down
know.
tomahawk dunks and
I know.
guys shooting from half court, draining threes.
It's just not
I
as good as a
mean,
product.
No, it's night and day.
And they
It's
try and
just
tell
not
me it
even a
is, but it's
comparison.
clearly not.
No, it's.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, don't get me. I mean, they're talented.
No, I'll give it to them.
They're very
They run
talented.
circles around me.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, in comparison,
It's just, I mean, where do they think that money's going to come from to pay for all the benefits they would get that the NBA does?
Taxes,
Exactly.
Like,
It brings us right back to that.
You're so right.
That state's taxes. So
Yeah. Also, speaking of that, minimum wage is going up again in Massachusetts.
to what?
So right now we're at 12 an hour, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think like within a year,
15.
I'm hearing 15.
No way.
I'm hearing 15.
I mean, I'm making 14
And honestly,
right now.
all evens out.
It
though,
does
'cause
even
the
out
ta-
because here's why. Even though minimum wage goes up, so that means like all wages are going up, but that means like expenses will go, like housing, everything.
Yeah.
Will go. So it really all.
I mean,
evens
to buy
itself
a
out.
house
the cost
here,
of living
But
goes up.
It's
Oh,
good for us
exactly.
though, because
Yeah.
we don't have to like.
Exactly.
We're on our way, but we're not
Yeah.
like quite there yet.
Yeah, no, we're still
that's
still
why.
young.
Like, if you want to buy a house, say you wanted to buy a house in, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Yeah.
you could get a mansion there for
Like a
half
regular
the
house
money
here.
you could get here.
couple
Like,
couple $100,000.
Yeah.
We
but
live
then
in the most expensive state, in the most expensive area in the
Yeah.
entire
you
country.
buy that same house here.
yeah,
It's
put
at
it this
least a
way:
mil.
a
Yeah.
mansion here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If a mansion here is $1 million in North Carolina, it's probably $500K.
Yeah. No, like here
Maybe
in
less.
here in New York, everything's like the
Yeah.
East Coast.
That's
Yeah,
what
New
it is.
York-
The East
New
Coast.
York's high.
New York's
with their cost of living.
It's crazy. Like when my cousins Alex and Dan, when they'll come down here, like a pizza or like an ice cream that will be like $4 here. Like up there would be like double. It would be like $7.
Right.
Like that seems small, but that's like for everything.
Yeah, because
like
I
you add
think
it
minimum wage down south mostly is
Oh,
not
yeah,
even
no.
$8.
Yeah.
But
No,
it
it's
all
like
evens out.
yeah, it's
because
wicked
the-
cheap.
My buddy worked at the golf course, like at school, and he said like his minimum wage was like $7.50 an hour.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
imagine
it's
that,
I know.
like working like
With-
an 8,
yeah.
9-hour day, and
Yeah,
you're making
especially at
$7.50
that
an
age,
hour.
That's
too.
demoralizing, dude.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, no, because when I started out at Woodman's. I think it was 10 or 11, and that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Now it's 12, so it's on the way up. And then that's another reason too. Like all the NBA players, like some of them want to go play in Texas because there's
Yeah.
no tax dollars. So when you get like a $200 million contract, like you're getting all of that contract.
Yeah.
Like it's insane to like they get these big contracts. We don't really think like they're not getting all of that money. You know, like so much of that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it all works. But I mean, it does. Tax dollars obviously do go to good things like the police and fire department, which we obviously need and are
What it should
essential.
go to.
But I don't know. I feel like there are some things that shouldn't go to. Like for instance, in Florida, like tons of tax dollars went to the Miami Marlins stadium. Mm-hmm. Like really?
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
who
that
cares
should-
about the Miami?
I mean, that shouldn't even be a friggin' organization.
Yeah.
Or just random construction that
Yeah.
we just don't want at all.
I tell you, construction. Speaking of the city of Beverly, every friggin' summer.
It's everywhere.
The whole-
Can't go
It's a
anywhere.
new project. I have no idea what they're doing. They're like ripping up our streets or whatever.
Yeah, it's the government. I mean, you really don't know what they're doing.
Oh.
Speaking of, I know. So we'll get into government. I got a conspiracy theory. We just kind of flow, like we were talking about aliens, but I like this. Just kind of where the conversation takes itself.
Yeah.
I kind of like this. So speaking of the government, I think that we're incredibly corrupt,
Oh.
and I think many things about the government. We don't even know really what's going on. We think we do.
No.
I personally believe the presidential title means really nothing.
Yeah.
Like when it comes like really down to it. And I think the government has a cure for cancer, and I think they're not telling us.
Yeah.
I think it's sad to say, but I think
I agree.
I think it's population control. I really think there are too many people on this. I mean, look at China. I mean, I think the law in China, you're only limited to one baby, right?
Something like
There's so
that.
many, I really think there's too many people, and it's sad to say, but people need to die, and cancer research and everything makes
I
so
think
much
that's
money.
a really good point, to be honest.
And it's sad to say, but I think with modern medicine, I think.
I mean, we're
definitely a
making
cure.
friggin' clones of
I know, really. We're making
whatever.
robots.
making robots. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
that are
telling
gonna
me
take
that-
over.
I know, like the most deadly disease or wherever it ranks. You telling me we don't have a cure for that yet?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, so you think we have a cure too, and they're just not
Yeah.
releasing it? Oh, I agree,
Yeah,
100%.
they have to have it locked away somewhere. Like,
know.
Some
because
scientists.
think about
is
it, they've
better
been
than-
working on this for so long.
I know.
So they
I
had
definitely
to.
agree.
Yeah.
And I bet people have like discarded and have like shoved them away. I
It's
bet.
probably like the same thing goes for like maybe time travel too. Like
Okay.
I feel like
now here we go.
Yeah.
Let's hear this.
well, I just feel like somebody definitely has unlocked the secret to it.
So you
But,
think
like,
time travel exists, but you think it's covered up?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm scared of
See,
time
but
travel.
no, but this is the thing. How extreme are you talking, though? Like how extreme?
Like, are
you
you
saying?
talking like you could go to past and like future too?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Oh, like that. Wow.
So like Back to the Future, like hop in the DeLorean, go
Well,
wherever. I know, not the DeLorean,
per se, but like I don't know, some mechanism.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say like it's a giant circle or whatever that you just walk through.
Yeah.
That's like a portal.
Yeah.
But it could be just as simple as like a little watch or whatever that you just like set a date, time, thing.
Yeah. I'm scared of time travel, because essentially, isn't it like you're disintegrating yourself and then like reappearing
Yeah, you're
in like
killing yourself. That's here
in one dimension.
Yeah.
And like being
that's-
reborn in another
that's
dimension.
like beyond my.
And I would say like, and that's a whole new dimension. So like I would say, oh, you do something that screws up like your current dimension, but no, that's your new reality.
Yeah. Like
So like whatever happens in that reality is like,
so like think about it. Like let's say I went back in time to like 10 seconds ago.
yeah,
You guys would be looking at my body right now, just motionless.
yeah,
Like I'm no longer here,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's weird.
and I'm in another life. You have no recollection of that.
Okay,
Only I do.
time travel. I don't know about time travel
I don't
exists.
know. I think they may be working on it, but
Because I don't know how the fuck that would work. You have to go at like the speed of light,
I mean,
right?
that is ridiculous.
But I don't know. I like that. I like this. So I like where this is going. Now let me ask. I would never want to go to the future.
No.
I don't want. If you could know when you die, would you want to know? I wouldn't.
Only the past.
ruin
I
it.
just want to go back to the
Yeah.
past.
No.
That's it.
Let me ask you. If you could go back to 1 year,
Oh, wow,
or either 1 year, 1 hour, or 1 moment, like anywhere in the past, just one. You could pick one. You could live there for years. Where would you go? Or just see it, or just to see it. And you guys have an idea?
For me, I'd say the 50s.
Yeah. That'd be cool, man.
Yeah.
The 50s, old America. Just like everyone top hat, suits, milkman.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to fucking...
A
Dude,
simpler time.
it is really. Water the flowers.
Yeah.
Dog. Woof, woof.
Because we know so much about it,
No, but it is a simpler time. You didn't have to worry about so much. Like, you didn't have to go to college to, like, compete for a job.
Yeah.
Like, you just started working, and, like, everything was so much simpler. You didn't have, like... So TVs were just becoming a thing.
Yeah, nothing's
Like
That
not
actually,
complicated.
what you just said kind of brings upon college.
Yeah.
I mean, is it a scam, Matt?
Honestly, yeah. I'm sorry,
They're
but
just getting more expensive and...
you don't have to go to college to be successful.
No.
I think the only reason you have to go to college, I mean, obviously you learn stuff, but it's just to compete against other people who've also gone to college.
Exactly.
Because if you go to a job interview, and if you're going against someone who has a college degree, and you don't, you could be smarter than that person,
Yeah.
but they're gonna automatically see, oh, you went to fucking this place for 4 years. They,
I mean, think about it
it's
this way.
it's like it's just compete. Like, you have to have it to compete, but in actuality, I mean, you really don't.
Think about it this way. You're literally paying...
Mhm.
You're
paying thousands of dollars.
Thousands of dollars to learn what?
I know. Honestly, like, some stuff you already know. It's
I
just
mean,
in,
I'm
like,
sure
mandatory
they
classes.
show you how to do some things,
Yeah.
sure, but
No, I know.
I mean,
No, I agree, dude. It's a scam.
I don't know.
It's a scam.
Well, yeah, because over
It's a scam.
like
I think
my
it's a
last
scam.
year, like my first year of college, like the classes that I took were not that difficult.
No,
at
they
all.
weren't, yeah.
Like it's pretty much stuff that you've already known.
Stuff
So-
I learned in high school. I took
and how
classes
much?
I already knew in high school.
And you probably paid
out the nose.
thousands of dollars for
Same
what?
thing.
For what? For
couple
what?
10,000.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, for me, my first semester, I had to take these were mandatory classes I had to take, like gen eds. This is stuff I already learned in high school. I literally in math
I mean,
class, I would
first of all,
sit there on
I
my
wouldn't
laptop.
be saying this if it wasn't so expensive.
I know.
Like,
Yeah,
No,
and
it's a
think
scam.
about it. Think about it. They
I
don't
think
give
it's
you
actually
much,
one of the biggest going. I mean,
You're definitely.
They don't give you much aid either. Like, I'm barely getting like any aid, so
I know, it's ridiculous.
I'm gonna fucking give them a call, give them a piece of my mind.
Yeah.
College is a huge scam. I mean, it's just to like compete for jobs, man. You need you need that college degree, you know? Because how many people? I feel like I hear it all the time. They go to college, they get a degree, and then like they don't even end up using their degree, or they do something like completely
they end up
different.
switching to
Just end up doing complete. You know, I have so much respect just for the working man. Just like the blue
working class
collar,
zero.
the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You know, the Punisher. Have you seen the Punisher season 1?
I saw this season 2.
Have you seen season 1, Sam?
I saw a little bit of
He's
season
just 9 to 5, man. In the first like couple episodes, he's just construction worker.
Yeah,
goes
like,
in,
I saw those
has his
parts.
hour lunch break, eats his sandwich,
Yeah.
finishes a day, goes home at night, has the, you know, I mean, that's just that's how it was in like the 50s.
Yeah.
Like, you're so right. Just you working 9 to 5, man. Like, who went to college in the 50s? No one.
No.
And I feel like when our
Couldn't afford it.
were like growing up, it was like 50-50.
Yeah.
Like
Whether you go to work or
like you could go, but like if you didn't, like you were fine.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have to. Now it's like you don't have to, but like you.
No, I mean
you pretty much have to.
Yeah.
It's like a guarantee.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to like the NBA.
And like honestly, it's getting to a point where you could go to college for 4 years, and sometimes that's not even enough.
Yeah,
That's
honestly,
what it's getting to.
ridiculous.
Like, that just doesn't.
Think
cut
about it. You've gone
It's
to
getting so much.
Think
more
about it. You
competitive.
graduate high school at 18 years old. You've gone to school your entire life. Your entire life you've gone to school. And let's say you want to be a doctor. You have to go to school another 10 years.
Yeah.
Think of it. So that's pretty much...
now you're out of school what time?
You're out of school at 28. So let's just round 30 years old. You're 2/3 done with your life. You're 2/3 of... Or not 2/3. Like a third of your life. Entirely of school.
Yeah.
And like, I mean...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's insane. Like, depending on how long you live, but like... Almost half your life. We'll just say that. Almost half your life.
Yeah.
You're in school. And like learning to do something. And obviously you're gonna be a doctor or a lawyer or something, it's gonna pay off.
Yeah.
But like how many people like really know like what they want to do?
That's true.
You know what I mean? And then you pay this money and then I don't know, man. I don't know. I think you're right. I think it is a scam.
Yeah.
But to answer your question from before, if I could time travel
Oh yeah.
to one place in history, dude, I think I want to go to like the 70s and 80s.
Really.
I want late 70s, early 80s, dude. I feel like it's kind of like I feel like just everything, like music.
Mm-hmm.
You had, because I love classic rock bands, Led Zeppelin, The Who, The Eagles, all these bands, Rolling Stones were in their primes. Mm-hmm. Sports were in their primes.
Yeah.
Magic and Bird were coming on the scene. You had Joe Montana, Dan Marino.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I was thinking more like the 80s, 90s, just because, like, that's, like, the prime era.
And you had, like, enough technology. It was just, like, TVs were, like, you probably had one in every household.
Yeah.
So, like, you could watch a game, but it didn't control your life.
Yeah, you didn't have, like, those gaming systems
Exactly.
like PS4 or anything
Exactly.
like that keeps you inside.
There was technology, like, there were telephones.
And
there were TVs, but they didn't control your life.
Too,
exactly.
Like the ones that you couldn't carry with you.
Yeah.
It's just the desktop. That
Like,
just sat on
you
your desk.
probably watched TV, like, if you were a kid, you probably just watched cartoons in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, on weekends. And then, like, you maybe just watched, like, the sports game or the news, and that was, like, it.
Yeah.
So,
you were outside most of the time
Exactly.
playing with your friends.
that's why. Like, I feel like kids nowadays, you see kids, like, less than 10 years old have an iPhone, have the tablet.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, like, this upcoming generation, it's going to be so interesting to see, like, the social interactions.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're gonna have no social.
They're going to have no social skills because they're all inside. Everything's online. I'm sorry, but if you, like, you interact with someone online for, like, and then you see them, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, dude. Like, their social skills are going to be, like, I don't know. They're going to be weird, dude.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good. Like, growing up, even, like, us as a kid, like, we still had technology, but, like, we were always, like, outside as kids, I
Yeah.
feel like.
I love being outside. I still
The
do.
best. Yeah, like honestly, like, we were throwing the football the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at my sister's grad, we were throwing the football. It was, like, the best fucking part of the day.
Yeah.
Just fucking throwing the football, getting fresh air.
Something simple
Sunny
as that.
day. Yeah.
Like, honestly. Like, I don't know, dude.
I think
This
I
the
don't
world
know.
today,
I
like...
just think people in an older generation probably look at our generation.
Yeah.
And they're almost kind of scared.
No, honestly.
I mean, I would.
I
know
would, too.
I would.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, I was funny. I was at the gym a couple weeks ago, and I was in the locker room, and the two old guys were naked.
Mm-hmm.
And I was naked. And it's funny, I wasn't, I was just changing.
Yeah.
And, that's nice. But, and they were talking about, like, asking about, like, millennials, and, like, how we are.
Yeah.
And I was just, and they were like, what do you think about, like, your guys as, like, your age group? And I was like, oh, we're terrible. I said, I agree. They were talking about, like, how, like, we're soft and everything. I was like, I
Yeah.
completely agree with you
Oh,
guys.
wow.
Like, we're the worst. And I was just like, yeah, it's like, that's how it
Yeah.
is. Like, and I know.
It's kind of like we were born into a generation that we shouldn't have been born.
Yeah, I feel like an old soul.
Yeah.
Man, I really feel like I should have, like 60s, 70s.
my,
Maybe in a previous life I did live in the 60s
You know,
and 70s.
My
That's why I like it
coworker
so
the
much.
other day, my coworker,
John?
he said, no,
Oh.
his name's Kevin.
Oh,
He's
nice.
like, he's literally my age. He's
Kevin
like,
Spacey.
dude, you literally have like the body of a 6-year-old
Oh,
and
same.
the mind of like a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Sam, I think I'm the same.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a kid, dude.
Yeah.
Like, the littlest things
See,
make me
this is
happy.
the
Ice
thing.
cream makes me happy.
Yeah,
Like,
this is the
throwing
thing.
the football. Like,
This is the thing. I think a lot of the older generation tends to point the finger at the kids.
Yeah.
I think you gotta at
Parents.
one point look at the parenting. I think we have the worst generation of parenting.
Our parenting.
Yeah, like the new
It's
age
rough.
of these parents or whatever, they're like 20, 30
No
years
idea.
old.
I think that's.
Jesus Christ.
I think you gotta look at that.
Like sometimes we'll be out in public, we'll see kids doing. Like, where are the parents?
Yeah.
Where are the parents?
Plus, they're not grateful for anything either.
No, they're not.
They're
The
just
manners.
little fucking pricks.
I know. It's sad. You know, it's really sad. But
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Another thing, problem with today.
Mm-hmm.
These vegetarians and vegans.
Oh, don't get me.
No,
You wrote an article.
I did.
I have to say.
No, wait. Okay. Okay. You want me to introduce it more?
You introduce it.
Because I was gonna say it's funny. They say everything about how you need this, you need this. It's funny for our entire existence as
Yeah.
human
I
beings.
think we've done just
It
fine.
was not. We're fine. Not at all of a sudden now. 2,000 years.
This is the
it's-
thing. I have.
So,
I have
Go.
a
Just
lot
go
of-
off.
Okay.
Table's
so,
yours, Kristoff.
So, the thing that I see it all the time. Sometimes on TV, I see it in real life.
Mhm.
I see these younger kids.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking, middle high school kids.
Younger than us.
Oh yeah, or even our age,
Mhm.
saying, "Oh no, I'm vegan now, going vegetarian."
That's a shame.
I
That's
mean,
a
are you
damn-
serious?
I know.
You're friggin' 15 years old.
I know.
Like really? One of you, I mean that's I'm like I can't even. I'm at a loss for words.
I know.
Are you serious?
Like, I'm sorry, but how does
You're
that happen?
friggin' 15 years
How
old.
does that happen?
Are you kidding me? I mean, I can't even.
How does that happen?
How are they
fathom
gonna
that.
grow like big and strong or whatever?
No, that's
They
not
won't.
even the
Can't.
thing. Like you can the friggin' metabolism.
What's in?
I mean, why don't you friggin' eat what a kid eats?
I know.
I mean, these
what are you
poor
gonna
parents,
eat? Lettuce?
I know. Oh my
What's that?
gosh.
Pure water?
Yeah,
I know.
let's go get a friggin'. Oh, I know.
it's sickening.
Please, I
It's
can't.
sickening.
It's
It's
just
sickening,
it's not
dude.
good.
It's fucking
no,
sickening.
Of course it is.
And you know what? Here's the thing.
And I see these people on the Consumer Reports now on the
Oh,
news.
the worst.
Oh, it's the new thing every day. Oh, milk.
It's
yeah,
a
it's found to
scam.
give you a can't.
Scam.
Yeah. Okay. So can't all the people that drank milk before? I mean,
Yeah.
What's your answer for that?
I know. Really.
I'm doing the paleo diet.
Oh. What is that?
The paleo diet. It's like you eat as like a caveman.
Oh, that's nice. That's real nice.
Would the caveman live
That's
till
fu-
20 years old? The caveman didn't make it till 30 years old. Oh yeah.
No, there's a freaking diet. Oh yeah, I'm doing the frog diet.
It's
I'm only
a
eating
new
leaves.
thing every day.
Really, these fucking people.
I'm
It's
not
all a
eat-
scam.
I'm not eating meat. Okay.
It's all bullshit.
Okay.
And it's funny too.
These friggin' Whole Foods.
These-
Are
oh,
you serious?
baloney.
Yeah.
These are the worst.
$5 for peanut butter.
Let me tell you,
Yeah,
these are the
okay.
worst type of people. The worst type of people. Not all you're vegetarian, you're vegan. I strongly disagree, but whatever. You do you.
Yeah.
The worst type of people when they point the finger at you when you're in the wrong because I eat meat.
Oh.
You ever see these people? Let me tell you, I had a professor. I was in every day. Oh, you guys. Oh, the veggie burger. Blow me with the fucking veggie burger. Those have you tasted? Oh, they taste almost as good. No,
they don't.
No, they don't. I'm sorry. It pisses me off. Turkey bacon. I'm sorry. It
Yeah.
sucks. Nothing like a fatty, crispy piece of bacon with
Oh my
some
gosh.
eggs.
I'm sorry, but
Come
like,
on, man.
I'm sorry.
These people tell you. These,
But I live once, okay? I'm gonna eat
Right.
whatever the hell I
whatever,
want.
you eat
care
whatever
if
the
I
fuck
get-
you want.
I don't care if I die.
I mean,
of a
this is the
fucking heart
thing.
attack.
This is the thing.
Honestly.
Everything in moderation, okay?
Thank you.
Everything
It's not like I'm having a
moderation.
Big Mac every single day.
No.
Like once in a
Once-
while.
Yeah, once like I don't know.
Like
But there's
honestly.
these people
Once a
like,
week.
oh, I gotta go to Whole Foods and
The worst.
Oh my gosh.
Enjoy your life,
It's
man.
all in their head. Are you
It is.
kidding
It's
me?
all-
it's
it's a
all in the
mental thing.
head. No, that's what it is. If you
It's a scam. It's
tell
all a scam.
someone, oh, have this, it's gonna make you.
Yeah.
They'll think.
Yeah, it's a placebo
Okay.
effect.
You
Yeah.
know, my diet's not the best. Like it's
No,
mostly meat.
mine sucks.
Based,
Yeah.
You know, like
Mine's
But
okay.
this is the
turkey.
thing.
But look at
If we
me.
say, oh, our diet, oh, it sucks.
Mhm.
It's one thing if we're saying that at 40, 50 years old.
Yeah, we're kids.
Are you kidding me? What do you think? I mean,
know.
I mean, look at me though. I'm still fucking healthy. So.
Exactly. No, like we're all healthy. We all eat shit. What do we?
Yeah.
We steaks, mac and cheese,
what
ice
kids?
cream,
I mean,
pretzels
really? What kids been eating for friggin'?
for forever, man.
And then you get these kids. No, I can't eat meat today. I'm going. It's
Yeah,
a
I gotta go
shame.
get an
Payload.
acai bowl. Like what the?
I'm on the
Oh
frog
my
diet.
gosh! Are you serious? Drinking these friggin'
Or
green kale
these.
drinks?
Yeah,
Go
these
fuck it.
Go fuck yourself. No, I agree. Go fuck yourself.
should be the name of the episode.
I mean,
Go
are you
fuck yourself.
serious?
I like that.
Do they think that tastes good?
No, it doesn't. They
Are
delude
you,
themselves.
why?
Yeah, let's eat some fucking seaweed,
to make
right?
them feel better.
No, they trick themselves into
Oh my
thinking it
gosh.
tastes good
Get
to make themselves feel better.
Hey, you want to eat some fucking seaweed
It's
for
all-
dinner?
it's all
oh
bullshit.
my gosh, I can't.
Like, I'm
It's
sorry.
it's
You
not
ever seen a
good.
piece of seaweed floating around in the fucking ocean?
No,
Do you
it's
think that
sickening.
looks appetizing?
It's sickening.
No.
These are the worst types of people.
Yeah.
These people should not exist. No, I'm sorry, but
No, there's just this. There's no.
and it's funny too because they say they're all. Then you get the animal rights people.
Yeah.
And these people, don't
Oh
eat the
my
don't eat a
gosh.
burger, don't eat
Are
the
you
chicken.
kidding me?
I'm sorry.
But how are we gonna live?
Why are they on the earth if not for us to eat? Why did
Yeah.
God put them on the earth?
Okay,
If not for
that's
humans
all.
to consume? What are they just chickens here for us to look at? Oh, hey, chicken, what's going on? Bark, bark. Like really?
What are we gonna eat? I mean, we gotta innovate at some point. We gotta. I mean, seriously.
I know.
We gotta
It's-
live on.
It's
friggin-
sick. Like you're gonna make me feel bad for having a cheeseburger. Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me? What about what have we done for humans' entire existence?
This is the
we
thing
need
with
protein.
me. This
we
is
need
the thing
to
with
eat.
me. If they say that, like all they go on these
God,
friggin'
these
rants, these
fucking-
walks.
I hate everyone.
No, the signs
Oh my,
outside.
those are the worst.
Can I
What do
just
you,
say,
go get it? Go work.
Can I just say?
Go to work.
This is how I.
What do these people have
I
the
started-
time?
I was getting mad at it. Can I just say this?
The time.
Listen, I don't care. Okay, I walk right by him. I say I'm gonna do what I want.
Honestly.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
do you? I see the people, the signs. I don't give them the time of day. You walk right.
That's the
You can't-
first thing they want you to do is argue with them.
No, that's what they want.
Just look at them and
They're
walk right by.
It's the same
That's
thing.
all.
That's why liberals, they're looking for a fight. They're so delusional.
Yeah.
They just want controversy. Like I remember Hugh Law. Mm-hmm. It was just, I don't even know what it was for.
Yeah.
Because you know why? I didn't stop. But there was some big rally, and I saw it on Snapchat store, and I saw everyone rush to it. Everyone's talking it because everyone has to be
Justice for
involved.
Lynn, yeah.
Everyone has to be there. Everyone has to be involved. Oh, I was there at the rally. I was there. I was
Can't
was
miss
on the
that.
front line. You know, I just walked right by. You know why? Because it's not worth my time. And in the end, it doesn't make a difference.
Can I just say this is the thing?
It's so stupid.
This is the thing.
Danny Green is interested with the Mavericks, but he's waiting for Kawhi's decision. I just got that report. You
Okay.
big Danny Green guy, Sam?
Well, I know RJ is.
Oh, okay.
I
Shout
thought
out
I'd throw
RJ.
that
Um,
He's
this is the
listening.
thing though. Like back then, there were kids, all right, 17, 18 years old, going
Yeah.
over to friggin' fight.
Think
in the
about it. They were
war.
going into fucking France, fucking Germany, fighting the Nazis, the
What are
Japanese,
kids doing now?
on our vegan diets,
On vegan diets,
drinking kale smoothies.
putting friggin' no, I don't even.
Going
Going
to
to
rainbow
rallies.
No, going to rainbow camp, right?
Going to
Going
rainbow,
to rainbow
camp,
camp and putting makeup on.
going to
the,
rallies with posters and eating kale shakes.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
the feminization of the American male.
It is. It's true.
It's terrible.
It goes back to what we talked about at the beginning. Men today have been neutered down.
It's soft. They have no
We're-
fucking cojones.
We're a bunch of dogs walking around with no balls.
We got
That's what we
fucking
are.
neutered, yeah.
We did. We got neutered. We got snipped. We got snipped, and then the
And we
media.
had no choice, yeah.
And you know what the
This
sad part
brings-
is? We're the bad guys. We're the outliers for
Yeah.
saying this.
Yeah,
But it's
of
so
course.
true.
Now this is this.
Somebody
brings me-
has to.
It's the
this brings
media.
me to my
It's the
point
fucking media,
about
man.
the Eastern Europeans coming over on the boats, building America.
Hard working. The Eastern Europeans fucking built this country.
Okay.
The Italian,
Yes.
the Irish,
Yep.
they built this country, man.
The English.
The English,
Dutch, whatever.
the Dutch, Italian, they built this country.
Yeah.
These people are the hardworking. These are the forefathers of this country. These people built what this country is today.
Yeah.
But you know why? Because they came over, they got jobs for working pennies on the dollar.
With 20 cents in
With
their
20 cents
pocket.
working endless hours, building up, small businesses and just working the hard blue collar jobs.
Yeah. Working their way out.
And you don't
learning to speak the language and.
you don't have that nowadays. Now everything's given.
Yeah.
It's the problem with this country, man.
Yeah.
That was good. That was therapeutic, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt good to get that off our chest, you know.
I can't wait till our next.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
can
Our
we
next
just? I just to end off like. I mean,
Yeah. You guys have anything else you want to cover? Because I pretty much.
I just want to
covered
finally
everything,
Say
right?
this. I think Donald's doing a great job.
I think Donald Trump is a great man.
Yeah, no. People are just
I don't
like, he's
understand
not
how
our
peop-
president, but listen,
Wow.
he is our president.
Listen, I don't
Like, look at
I don't understand how people don't like him. I think he's a great guy. I think he's
mean,
great for the country.
I'm gonna be honest. Sure, he says some things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
obviously.
sure. There's a
To
little
himself.
controversy with what he says
I
sometimes.
mean, the
but-
guy's not perfect, but
yeah, that's just
I mean,
like
look what he
everybody
just
else.
did the other day. He went first president ever to go across that
Imagine
border.
you don't
in
hear
North
anything
Korea.
about that.
Yeah,
I mean,
You
I
know,
don't know.
think about that, Jimmy Jones.
and you know what's the funny thing is, the majority of the American people favorite Trump, but you just don't hear that majority. You just don't hear about on the media
this is the
because the media controls
Exactly.
the narrative.
Once they control your thinking, they control your speech.
It's like you ever read the book 1984?
Yes,
Oh,
George
yeah.
It's like
Orwell.
that.
Yeah.
They
Big
control.
Brother.
They control the narrative.
the thing,
so the
like,
media's liberal. They
start-
control the narrative.
this
They
is
have you believing he's the.
This is the thing. They start calling these immigrants. Oh yeah, they're undocumented.
Yeah.
What? Really? Of course. Okay. That's true. They're undocumented. But no, I don't know. I don't even want to get.
No,
into that, but-
I think maybe another
Yeah,
time.
we'll save
Our
it.
next podcast, I say we all things Trump in this country. The next podcast is going to be Trump.
Just
Yeah.
Trump
Just
Nation.
Trump.
We'll leave
Nation.
off on it and start. With
So there's a little teaser for you.
Yeah.
A little teaser.
Yeah,
Next podcast
You're not,
is
you're not
Trump.
going to get it right now. No.
So that's our first episode of what are we calling this?
the off top.
The Off Topic Show.
Yeah.
That'll do it for
Where
us.
anything goes, you know.
Thank you. Yeah, this is really we're letting it all fly here.
Politically incorrect. Sure.
Politically incorrect. I like that. So yeah, next episode probably be talking about Trump, maybe some other stuff too.
Yeah, whatever.
Maybe
comes
talk
to
about
mind.
maybe the election. We'll talk about that
Yeah.
Just anything
and how
goes.
it's all. Yeah, that's what we'll talk about. All right, that's it. That's all we got. Adios.